Hello, hello.
Hello, Miss Andrea. Very good evening to you. 21st April at 7:30.
Good evening to you, Miss Claire.
How are you feeling today?
Absolutely marvelous. Because we've got a marvelous topic coming up today.
That's right.
Yep, I'm just going to do this one more sharing to my page. Just give me a sec and get everybody to come in. Just give them a little bit of time to come in onto our Facebook Live as well.
For those of you berbuka puasa, selamat berbuka puasa.
While you're in the midst of gathering with your family, having some good time, do check us out if you have a little bit of spare time for us.
I love today's topic.
Yes, you do.
Do you survive or thrive in today's market? Huh?
In your business, in today's market, do you survive or do you thrive? Perhaps let's begin this way. Okay, what's survive?
I honestly didn't think about thrive because we were just so caught up with all the bad news, this and that, every day something's happening, you know, that we are the words that, you know, it's like in the unconscious or the subconscious that's coming is survive, survival, survive. Honestly, like, that's for me, you know, the word survive is.
But it looks like now, a little bit more than 1 year into this, it's no longer just about survive.
That's right, Andrea. It's time to shift, right? For me.
Yep. Yesterday, I was asking our own community, our virus community, let's assume this COVID is here to stay.
Yeah. It is here to stay.
What would you do? That thriving question.
So let's set the plan, you know. It's like, yeah, let's set the thriving plan. What is the thriving plan?
Yep. It's no longer, for example, you know, when you talk about survival, survive, it's probably like your minimum. If you need like 2,000 a month to survive, to buy whatever that's needed at home, done, 2,000. But beyond that,
we have a small family.
That's for sure. Okay, that's for sure. So beyond that, this is like more than a year into this. It's no longer operating business at that minimum of survive now.
True.
How do you turn this around to make it like it's my BAU? Which is truly now you're feeling it. It's really your BAU.
What's a BAU?
Business as usual.
I thought bao buy to bao.
No bao or no bao or no whatever you think it is. It's just purely asking you.
I'll put it as a bibao, BBAU, no? Beyond business as usual. No?
What is beyond survival? It's thriving.
That's right. Nice. It's the plus.
It's that thriving mode, is that cruising mode. Are you feeling the cruising mode?
How can one get on the cruising mode?
Well, one of the things that I definitely learned and unlearn and relearn these days a lot of times is technology.
That's Miss Andrea's favorite topic. That's her strength. Yeah.
You can't run away from technology now.
You cannot run away.
Yep.
Look at how we are communicating, yeah? Different place, different locations. After this, we're going to talk to Middle East, you know, I mean, it's amazing.
Yep.
The world is so flat.
And the thing is that, having said that, right, of course, investing in technology is one thing, knowing how to best use it is another thing. You're talking about a longer run of putting this into a system.
Systemize this. I think a lot of people need help, Andrea, in systemizing this technology.
Systemizing, maximizing. I'm not talking a type of clothes that you need to maximize. I'm not talking about that sort of things. I'm talking about maximizing your bank account, okay?
Bank account, ka-ching, ka-ching. Nice.
Yep. And since we are on this topic of survive and thrive, you can see that today I'm in a very bright orange color.
That's right.
Hopeful color.
Flowers.
Yep. So it's a very hopeful color. It's actually looking at, what are some of the things that we need to stabilize and put it into that cruising, thriving mode that we need to get in.
It's exciting.
Super exciting, because the thing is that at one point in time we were actually talking about survival, putting food on the table, those that need to pivot. If you look at the language changes, right, from like last year to now, you could see a difference in patterns. We added a lot of words in the Oxford Dictionary in these 2 years. Yeah.
And for me, it's 1% better every day. I'm being forced, and I just want to thank you, because ever since we started, we have been faithfully Monday, Wednesday, irrespective where we are. We can be having a wedding dinner. We can say, take a break, half an hour. We are outside somewhere, and we do what we need to do. It's discipline.
Yep.
Discipline.
Yep. Consistency.
Discipline is far better, far more important than the word motivation. A lot of people, they are motivated, rah, 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 and then they take on something, but they forgot. Can you be disciplined to stay on and do what you need to do? That will make the difference too.
And the technology advancement, if you notice that I keep looking at my phone, right? That's because if you look at the Facebook Live now, as our Miss Claire is talking, what happens is that you can see the word, the captions came up spontaneously. Isn't that amazing? That's how much of that technology changes.
Yeah. And there's even a software, as I'm talking, it can be translated immediately to any language in the world. Don't even need a translator, human translator anymore.
Correct. So with so much of changes, right, the more it makes it so attractive for us to embrace in that thriving mode, that cruising, maximizing.
So really take a look at the opportunities given, because it's a great opportunity now to thrive and cruise.
I want to give an example, yeah. So for a couple of years, I've been doing quite a fair bit of traveling for work purposes. And of course, I picked up, the coaching side where I have individual clients that I could coach on Zoom. However, nothing have really take off on such a regular, such a thriving mode as compared to now.
Wow.
Now is the time, because those days people would have a lot of other obstacles or objections to you, like they prefer to meet, whatever those may be, or even for one matter, we may not be as committed to using the Zoom account as we are now. However, now, I mean, the fact of the situation or the scenario that happened, it kind of helped that wind came together at the right time. So some people actually say that when you want to launch a business, sometimes it's the right time, the right place, the right thing.
Yeah,
timing. The timing. We have the right scenario. We have the right circumstances. We have that whole momentum pushing it in the right direction for it to happen. And it's now. So grab hold of that opportunity. It doesn't come too often, yeah?
Yeah, it's now or never. Right.
Yep. We've got a friend from Cambodia. Minh Ken, hi. Thank you for checking us out.
Cambodia, I've never been there yet. One day.
One of my second home.
Yeah. Wait till we get our vaccination done, and maybe 2 years from now we'll come.
I've got like 3 second homes, and now I'm left with one main home in that sense. However, the best
Yeah, make the best of it now while you can be here, most
and
of
the
the time.
best of it now is I can be in any second home or Zoom.
But you see, if Andrea was not here in Malaysia all the time, she wouldn't even look at me and get to know me. You see, she'll be so busy with her second homes outside there. So sometimes in life, I always look at the other side of it, that certain things happen for a reason and the timing is right.
And you can say that both of us are in the same industry and we talk that lingo, and yet we don't know each other.
So you need to believe that everything happens for a reason. Like whoever comes across our lives and our life as live Facebook, we welcome you.
And it brings to a second point, yeah. So the very first point that we just mentioned just now, to thrive in current era or this current shift, number one is technology.
Yeah.
What's the number two? Take a guess. What's that? Lucky two.
Start with what letter?
It can be a C, it can be a P.
Courage, change.
Collaboration and partner.
Collaboration.
Highly important, truly, absolutely important, yeah.
That's right. That's why you see Andrea and I 1 + 1. We are here together. Collaboration.
I think I've actually mentioned this more than 1 time, 2 times, 3 times. I mentioned about, hey, the amount of work on social media. If you're someone that's active on Clubhouse, you probably understand this. Until date, I've not put up that channel. It's because I understand that you need a lot of people to support that one channel that you're going to have. Because if it's like a radio station never go to sleep.
Yeah. And you can't record it, right?
You can't record it. You can't be on it 24/7, full stop.
Yeah.
So
you can't be inside there talking on your own.
Yeah. You can talk on your own. How many hours can you do that? You have a life, beyond that. So if that's the case, you would need the collaboration and that partner. 1 is to make it interesting. 2 is everybody chip in a little to make that wholesome, that complete picture. Because in any customer's or your potential customer's life, we are made out of a wheel of life.
Yeah.
If you have never heard of this thing called wheel of life brings forth all the different elements that we require to survive. So, for example, financial, money, business, career, charity, family, love, relationship, etc., etc. So the thing is that a collaboration looks at a more wholesome of us or the business.
And the best part is you can select which area, which expertise, who you want to collaborate with, who are expert in certain field. Because we cannot be in everything.
So there are two, that's right, Claire. That's 2 ways that you can look at a form of collaboration or partnership. So 1 is you can select 2 different or a few different people that does different things and put the heads together. Right? I must tell you a little difference here, yeah, that our secret leaking out. So Claire and myself, we choose to select the thing we are in common about. However, there are different ways and paths that we work on. Yeah. So some people select differences, some people select similarities. What we selected was similarities, and then we branch out to our expertise. So golden nugget here, yeah?
And then it's capitalizing on each other's strengths, which is very, very powerful, actually.
Yep. Yep. And the fact that you select each other's strength and each other's similarities, it's also meaning that that path would actually speed up because 2 is better than 1.
Yeah, 1 + 1 is infinity.
Yep. So it can cruise at infinity.
Because honestly, I realized that if we were to go on our differences, sometimes, we can get tired and then the creativity doesn't come on because it's like the brick laying of the brick. So we both, we come in from different levels, different experiences, but a similar thing, but we then add on. It's very powerful. Secret leaking out, use that.
I still find that finding the differences, it's still like building a business of your own because the other party cannot cover your gaps. So you're doing your own area, the other party is doing their own area, and eventually you get tired out because the other party doesn't understand that area.
Yeah.
You may ban each other's ideas and etc. And then one day you get tired out, and then it's like, forget it, let's go our separate ways.
That's right.
Which happens in a lot of partnership.
That's right.
However, if you're talking about looking for similarities, it's exactly what Claire says. It's that stacking. So it goes a lot faster.
And
sorry,
you need also a big heart, because a lot of people, why they don't work together with similarities, they tend to compete, want to be better than each other. So you got to be, I learned this word the day I got married, the pastor said, learn to outgive each other, outgive. Not give and take, but outgive. Give more. Think, how can I give more? How can I give more? If we have that thinking mode, the thing just grow and grow. What's that word? Exponential growth beyond your imagination.
Yes. And one of the things that how we actually work together is we don't say no when people give us anything or something.
And if they say no, we also won't say no yet. Huh?
Why so? For example, okay, like just give you all an example. So yesterday, Claire offered to get me lunch. And I said yes. Not because I'm like super duper nothing to eat or hungry until like starving or whatever. It's that yes, it's that appreciation and that love received, and thank you. That's all. Rather than, oh, no need lah, it's okay lah.
Anybody who wants to give me a treat, I never say no. I always, say, I don't even fight to pay the bill. It's like, I give you the opportunity to treat me, blessings for you.
Yeah, so take that blessings, really. These days is we are in a world where blessings and care and concern is so little.
And the other thing I learned, because when I asked her, I'll get you some lunch, and she says, yes, I need some love. And this is something that, sometimes we are just so focused, like for me, focus on the task, and I'm not that type, wow, well done, good job, we just go, do. It's so focused on the results that, I took time, and then I realized, you need to say it out. I love you. There's nothing wrong with same gender saying it's also okay. It's okay. And why we love each other. I love you for your patience with me, and for tolerating me, all these things. Say it, just say it, for accepting me as I am.
And I really respect as well as give that concern and love is because I have a partner to journey along. That appreciation that partner is there to journey along.
Yeah.
What would it be like during this type of timing to be on your own?
Yeah, and to have meaningful conversations. You come from different ideas, and just have that.
To have another assurance voice behind you. Okay, launch this. Yes, go ahead. That voice may cost you $1 million. Because if you don't have that person telling you this message, you will be contemplating when that launch date is.
Yeah, but of course, you want to get a collaborator or partner that's positive thinking. So I'm a super positive. So very hard for me to say a negative thing unless it's really, really, really like deadly or something. We'll say, stop, you know. Yeah.
Oh, hi, who have we got here? Hi, Brenda.
Hi, Brenda.
Oh, and hi, Queen. Hi, long time no see. Thanks for checking us out. And yes, so we've got two items here, yeah. So in order to thrive in 2021 or thrive in the business during such an era of pandemic or endemic, or what I like to call it, endless demic. Okay, you need two things to begin with, yeah. One, technology.
Yeah. So you may want to plan out what technology, you know, why technology, how can I adopt this and for what? So what after I use this technology?
It may sound very scary, very big, very fearful to a lot of people. Break it down. It could be as simple as a WhatsApp marketing. Maybe that's the only thing you know, and you can do it very, very well.
Yes.
Break it small, something that you can do. Baby steps are fine.
That's right.
Number two, collaboration and partner. The road is fearful sometimes, not all the time, sometimes, especially during times like this. Because we need someone that have that similar core value to sometimes remind us of our core value that got forgotten. At times, it gets like forgotten a little bit, yeah. Just need to pull you back on track.
Yeah, you can get drowned by the whirlwind every day, urgent, important, urgent, important.
And drowned by the energy and motivation of others as well during this period of time.
That's right.
Yep.
So that's why I learned this word today. I mean, I was just listening to a very powerful podcast on discipline. Then I realized, yeah, it's true. Because we always talk about motivation, motivate, but actually it's the discipline. So like for us, Andrea and myself, we have been disciplined. You know, we've been disciplined. We set our sales wiring programs. We set our Facebook Live. We set what we want to do. We set the partnerships that we want, the collaborators, and we just keep going and going. And something that isn't right, I mean, you don't get the right result, we just change. And I was sharing, my son said, mistakes creates discoveries.
And how old is your boy? 10
years old.
See, the thing is that kids are born with very good positive thoughts. It's the education and society that changed them. We were the outcome, as an adult, we are the outcome or results of these changes that gave us that negative.
That's right.
And the noise. Not good or bad, yeah. I wouldn't say it's a good thing or a bad thing, because some people are just more analytical, some people are just more critical, which could be very useful at certain roles and certain jobs when they are looking at certain projects or work, yeah. However, there must be an accountable partner to be able to tell you and shake you up when too much is just too much. And I appreciate that. Because my first degree, I was actually in accounting. Accounting and marketing. So it's really two very extreme side of the world, yeah. So there are times where Claire would come to me and look at the project and go like, I'll be critical about things.
I don't have that critical wire. I mean, as in like, yeah.
Then I start looking at the other perspective. How come she don't feel the same way as I do? Okay, that's when I learn as well. It's like, okay.
Maybe got good points.
Maybe got good points that I can pick up from there as well. Not everything is bad. When you have it, the other party don't have it. Doesn't mean it's bad. It's just that what are the good points there that I could pick up and use for myself? That's the beauty of a collaboration and that partnership in order to thrive, because you learn thought through process, their thinking process.
And what shapes us is also because of our upbringing, what we went through when we were young. So we come from different backgrounds. And
The
my
exposure.
skin is definitely thicker than Andrea, because I can do almost anything, not shy, not ashamed, not embarrassed. So she can ride on my strength in that way.
Okay, next time we should go on a competition, see whose skin is thicker. Yeah.
No problem. I'm looking forward to shave my whole head bald for August 31st, but if we can find the
Sponsors.
for charity purposes.
I realized that ever since I got to know her, I've built up layers.
But what is the amount? I don't know. I let Andrea set the amount, and I will go bald for that.
Would anybody be interested to see Claire bald? First question. And then second question I want to ask, how much are you willing to sponsor her to make her go bald?
Yeah. I was looking at a figure of 50,000 ringgit. If you can accumulate that, then okay. Otherwise, never mind. I'll keep my hair.
Okay, keep your hair, then you do together with me.
So Andrea is afraid that if I go bald, how am I going to look at Facebook Live? You see? But she did not realize that suddenly the viewers will go up because look at a weirdo.
Triple.
Never try, never know. After all, luckily the hair can grow back if I go bald.
Yeah, indeed. We've got friends from Philippines that just joined us as well. Fernando, thank you. Thank you for joining us. Well, you see, the interesting about this whole thriving is it's really going borderless, you know.
It's true. Because after this, we are going online with Middle East.
The thing is that if you look at one thing, just one thing, what this pandemic have done and can do for you.
Beautiful.
Is to make you go global, if you would like that to happen, if you choose to do so.
So in every crisis, there's an opportunity, and this is it. So we're going to stop talking about the negativity. We're going to talk about thriving. And I think it's been 1 year. We have been there for all of you, as in, we're giving you hope every day. Every time we're talking, we give each other hope. And this has made me sane, SANE, meaning that, I got to talk it out and talk it out. Otherwise, I think I'm alone. I'll be sinking and sinking.
And you know what's really a good news, Claire? This era just began. It's only 1 year old.
Nice, right?
There's plenty of opportunities still. It's new. It's a young baby.
Because we got to create things. People do not know what they want until we create. That's my favorite.
That's the best time, because this is the era where it's for creative people, innovative people like everyone out there, that you could take your piece of the cake.
That's right.
As compared to when the market gets saturated and you tell me like your margin is low. Of course. When everybody have used up their creative juices, margin starts to drop. We know that. We came from that era. Now we are in a brand new one.
Exciting times ahead.
Definitely.
Okay. All right.
We are 1 minute to our meeting as well.
So we are wishing all of you a great time to think about your technology and your collaboration. Okay.
If you need more time and you want to connect with us and chat with us, do leave your contact details or PM us in the comment.
Because we're just a Zoom away, okay? Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Yep. Bye.
See you next week.
Bye.
Bye.